Hello everyone and welcome back to ZooCrafting! Huzzah! Huzzah! It is a brand new year of adventures here in Zoodesia Zoo and the entailing gigantic world full of adventures that we have yet to explore, including I think one of those adventures is one of my mooshrooms currently climbing that giant tree behind us. Where are you going, mushroom? What are you doing? Casey's mushroom! You were precariously close to the edge of Mushroom Island and precariously climbing. I don't think you're supposed to be able to do that, my friend. You are not an appetite mushroom. You do not belong on the sides of trees. Get down from there, Casey, but slowly so you don't hurt yourself. Oh my gosh. But hello everyone and welcome back to Zoodesia Zoo. And it is indeed another year. And that is indeed a rat coming right for me. Oh my gosh. Casey's mushroom! This is why we're doing a mushroom check first thing to start the year off. I have neglected Zoodesia for too long, and apparently the wildlife is letting me know about it. Where did he go? I'm gonna catch him right in this very safari net. Come here, little guy! Come here! The sooner I can get you safely quarantined. Oh, there you are. Okay, get in here. Get in here. Aha! Oops, no, get back in! I threw him out too quickly. There we go. Now we have a rat to add to the collection of very interesting things that I have actually found around my zoo, just in my very own backyard, since it's been so long since we've properly been in the zoo. I've kind of neglected it. I've neglected it a lot, to say the least, for a series that has almost 1,500 episodes, having only made about 30 to 40 of those episodes in the last year. Definitely attracts the cobwebs and a little bit of dust. But as I mentioned, oh, and your day is on. But as I mentioned earlier, this is home for me, so check out the prologue if you want to hear the deeply emotional rambles about returning to Zudasia after a year away and my hopes and dreams for the coming year. But otherwise, we've got a lot of work to do, and that's kind of like the whole point of this year, I think, is the most important step. And this is going to be our motto for the year, so are you ready? Are you ready, my fellow zoologists? Because this is going to be the thing that is going to keep us moving. It is going to be the thing to lift our spirits in the darkest of times and to help us pursue one adventure after another as we begin ZooCrafting year 5. Yes, 5. And get down from that tree, mushroom. Oh my gosh. But as we begin ZooCrafting year 5, the quest for lost adventures. And I think this is going to be a really fantastic one because we are going to chase down all of the adventures that we began and then I just abandoned the cobwebs and dust of time purely because of a lack of self-confidence. How tragic is that? Let that be a life lesson to you guys, because it definitely took an entire real, living, breathing, emotional year off my life, and if it can be a good example to you guys to not give up on the things that you love and to not be chased away from your home, then take my sacrifice with love. But the motto for this year, my friends, is going to be the most important step one can take is the next one. Not the first one, not the second one, just the next one. The most important step one can take before they start taking steps is the next step. The most important step you could possibly take when you fall down is the next step. So it's not about being perfect, and it's not about like starting the new year going, we're going to wipe clean everything, because that would basically mean blasting my zoo out of existence if we're completely honest and following the letter of the law there. And we're just going to take one step after another to get back into the flow of things. So, and yes, if you know actually, if you happen to know and happen to have read the book that is actually from, the most important step a man can take is the next one. In this case, we're just going to say, generic, anyone can take. Then you get all the kudos. And actually, if you post the comment, if you know where that's from and you put it in the comments, I will totally send you one of my leftover Christmas postcards. I totally will, because oh my gosh, isn't it just the best book? But anyway, I'm getting distracted and we need to start moving. I am still standing on this leaf and we need to start moving and checking out our mooshrooms. So first thing I thought we would do for the beginning of the new year is give all of the mooshrooms a good once over, because it has been a long time since we have glanced over them and they were on the way home. We spent yesterday's rambling prologue chit-chat over here. This is actually the bridge to our beautiful Arctic area. And don't fret, my friends. Ooh, let me put on on my jacket if we're going back into the snow, though. It is so cold. If you guys are being blasted with the blizzard, they're calling it like a bomb blizzard for some reason. Apparently, it has something to do with the way the blizzard has formed over the east coast of the United States. But if you're being blasted with the blizzard, then do bundle up and try saying that 5 times fast. And make sure to take care of yourselves. So we were over here yesterday and we had a really nice prologue that a lot of people found very emotionally insightful. So like I said, feel free to watch that if you want to listen to the Seri ramble bit of things. That's so pretty. That's so pretty. Oh, don't attack me, boar. I just want to get one of these. Oh my gosh, they're gorgeous. I love irises. And I have a dog named Iris. Oh, and it's going to be Year of the Dog. And I have so many plans for the Year of the Dog. But I figured the first thing we can do as I start wiggling my way home today is actually perch myself right over at Mushroom Island and give it a good once over. Because it's been a long time since I've looked at Mushroom Island and checked in on all of our various mushrooms. So, all right, guys, it's a mushroom check. All right, Tim, how you doing? Tim seems to be doing well. All right, which one is this? Tim, you're doing too well. You've cloned yourself. Tim, how many more mushroom clones do I have? There's David. There's Nefertiti. There's Sammy. There's Casey. All right, so far there's only 2 Tims. This is why I should do regular exhibit checks. The cloning problem. Melinda, how are you, my dear? And who do we have over here? Bix. Okay, Bix is doing well. There's Butterbolt. And let's see, which one is this one? This is David. David, is that still just one David? Okay, the Tims are kind of like sticking to one another, quite literally. So maybe there's only like one Tim doubled up. Let's see, which one is this one? Pearl. Okay, I think that's all of our mushrooms on Mushroom Island, which I haven't visited in like literal years. So most of you guys probably don't even know about Mushroom Island. But don't fret, we're going to be doing a lot of streaming this year because last year I actually learned I have a love of streaming. And streaming is the best way to be able to wrap up and show off the beautiful big zoo that we have because it actually goes across quite the wide spread of land. There's a lot of land that our zoo covers, and it is constantly growing. So don't stress out if you're not exactly sure like where Mushroom Island is. If you've never seen these mushrooms before, don't panic. Take some deep breaths and know that I am going to be doing lots of streaming and hopefully having a wiki written up. But the mushrooms seem to be doing okay. The only problem that I see here is that these vines are very dangerous. There's some shears. These vines are very, very dangerous. Very dangerous for mushrooms. I don't need to... can I... Okay, this might not actually be the best idea of how to collect these vines. Oh, no. Oh, dear. Okay, that's the opposite of what I kind of wanted to do. Climb up a precariously huge jungle sapling tree above a gigantic... Look at that! Not only would I fall to my doom... Okay, I gotta do this very carefully. Not only would I fall to my doom because we're on top of a floating island that's between 2 gigantic canyons, but I would also fall to my doom because there's a ravine right there. Oh my gosh, this is quite dangerous. I need to be very cautious while I'm over here. All right, well, let's go ahead and kind of very carefully snip away some of these vines. Do I have any string inside of my pockets to make sure that my mushroom will be safe? I apparently do not. But yeah, this may seem a really weird and random spot to begin the new year in. But don't fret, everybody. I figure, like I said, the first step that can be the most important for someone to take is just the next one. And we've already got plenty of tasks. Our zoo has already been around for years. We don't need to just stand around and reintroduce it. We'll save that for the live streams. All right, but now that, other than the fact that Tim has cloned himself and our mushrooms are doing well over here on the floating mushroom island. Let me climb up onto this. Oh, I apparently really love this leaf block. I've returned to it. Like some little bird returning to its nest. But because the mushrooms are doing okay, I think we can get on to the next project that I really want to work on as we continue our Lost Quest list. So I've lived in this world for a couple years now, and I have a lot of quests that are half done and sprinkled behind me. So the goal this year, and you can help in the comments section down below, is as we wander the world, I'm going to add in the quest that I have forgotten, that I have neglected, collected that I have left half done, and we're going to put them into this big list. And once we have our list of a few of the forgotten lost quests, we're going to build an office, and we're going to be more organized about our goals. And we will go to that office and we will put all of our goals into a little dispenser and select them one at a time if I'm just not sure which one to focus on. Then we will have to complete that goal, and when we do, we'll have a party! We'll have a party! Oh yeah, maybe we'll go like mushroom hunting in the forest. I'm living it up. That's Seri's idea of a good time. Plant collecting. We could do some fishing. I could maybe do some cooking. Oh gosh, I know how to live wild, all right, here with the wild animals. Woo! Maybe we can sort our chest inside of the house. Woo! But no, guys, we'll probably do something fun every time we complete things. We'll have a celebration. It's important to celebrate when you reach goals and to just celebrate life in general, Tate. Oh, look at me. New year, new Seri, except not, just old Seri, taking one step forward at a time. And honestly, that's how you become a new person, is just taking the next step and the next step after that. And eventually all the steps add up into a really amazing life experience. So there we go, dropping the very serious, haha, no pun intended, lessons of life right there. But the other actually pretty serious lesson of life that I would like to do is to heal this guy. Yesterday during my little prologue ramble, I stumbled upon my favorite thing, one of my all-time favorite things. Oh my goodness, Tate, I know you love this thing too, but it's a zombie villager. And the more I thought about it, the more I realized that the first thing I want to do to celebrate year 5 of ZooCrafting is a new year, a new zombie. We're gonna cure him! We're gonna cure him! Because that's what everybody's always going on and on about for like the new year, right? Lose a ton of weight, change the way you look, transform yourself. And well, if we don't have to worry about transforming ourselves because every step forward we take will do that for us, then what we can do instead, my friends, is we can go ahead and we can escort this wonderful lost gentleman who has been plagued with the curse of the zombies. And we can actually make it so he has a new self, a new transformation by giving him that wonderful curative shot and transforming him from zombie into zombie villager. And it made me realize I actually really want to build a clinic. In fact, let me go ahead and add that to the list. I want to build a clinic for villagers. And I kind of want to do that close to the village, but not exactly inside of Zombie Village. And again, I'm going to say this because some of you may be trying to jump in to, for some reason, episode 1, season 5. If I'm listing off all of these places and I'm talking to these dogs and referring to these mooshrooms and you're like, what is happening? What is going on? What is with that giant tree? Why do the dogs have chests on their back? Why is she so excited about zombie villagers? Then don't panic. One day, I'm going to try to get a wiki. I'm going to try to get a wiki, and I'm going to try to draft as many of our patrons and sponsors and all the other super helpers of the community to help me fill it out. But Zombie Village is where I keep all of the villagers who have transformed from zombies back into villagers, which is one of my favorite things to do. And I figured there can't really be any better transformation story to begin the new year and to talk about all of those like full body transformations that everybody has as their resolution all the time than transforming him. And I do want to build a clinic. I actually want to build a clinic probably over kind of below where the sheep and apparently a German Shepherd, that's new, where these dogs, where the dog and the sheep is over here. Because I think my zombie villagers would be really nervous. They would be very excited to welcome with open arms one of their own back into the family fold. But I think they'd be really nervous to have like the clinic with potential zombies and thus zombie outbreaks right inside of the barrier to the village. Are you normal zombie or are you zombie villager zombie? See? This is why they're nervous. I can't blame them. I would be nervous too. Excuse you, buddy. You are too far gone. There's nothing redeeming about you that has any hint of villagerese. All you're gonna do is just terrify my poor villagers. So get. Oh no! Your head is not allowed to fly at me either. Oh my gosh. No, that was a little bit much. You don't need like the zombie's head just flying towards you all of a sudden. I hate it when their heads move. Ah, okay, don't panic. That was technically, that can happen in this world. Again, if you're new, that's probably very startling. Honestly, I'm old, like literally old now, and it's still very startling. But I don't think building the clinic inside of a zombie village is a good idea because it's going to scare my villagers, my precious villagers, including my sons, JJ Jr., and then their clones. I told you guys we have a cloning issue in this world. So I'm thinking over there, and I don't know. Can I get any semblance of a clinic even started over there? I mean, I have some spruce wood. Would I build it kind of like... Okay, if I build it kind of like I build the villagers' houses, I need that special, like, clay, woolen clay. And the longer I take to build... Okay, good, that's normal villager. The longer I take to build it, then the longer we don't have a clink. I kind of want, like, some really fancy white stone. Hey, look what's right over here. Some really fancy white stone that we could use to kind of build, like, a nice healing clinic. It's another one! Oh, happy day! What a way to start the new year. Transformation. I am all over this. Come here, my friend. Here we go. We've got 2 of them now. We have 2 zombie villagers. They are being attracted by the songs of their people. I just imagine like they all get together to sing, "Hey, Fluffy Mittens." It's really interesting to see you all the way over here. You are a very well-traveled rabbit. But I just imagine the villagers maybe get together to kind of like sing villagese, and it attracts the zombie villagers who still have a thread of villageness inside of them, wanting to return home. But I think we'll build the clinic over here because it's kind of like secluded. To reassure my villagers, I'm thinking we will put in as many defensive systems as I can think about. We'll have a moat. So we'll have a moat, we'll have like a thorny hedge fence, and we'll have a stone wall. So we'll have like 3 layers of fencing that will hopefully protect my villagers. So that's my ideas for the clinic, but I don't think I can wait as long as it would take to be able to build a spot, because I really want to it's new year, new zombies, and I want to transform these zombies today. So we'll go over to the house and we'll just transform them over there. But I want to see what this block is. Oh, it's raw marble. Let's see, could I make that look into something really interesting? Oh, we could make really cool marble pillars that could go on the outside of the clinic, which I think would be really cool. I also really like the blue wool. Man, the wool looks really good. Oh, is that just normal wool? Sweet, all right. There's also a whole bunch of marble over here that we could chisel like into the floors. I think these ornate marble panels would be really pretty. Maybe do like some stained glass windows, I think would be really nice. Kind of like a cross between what you would expect from a fancy church castle sort of place and a clinic, because they're coming back to life. That's really cool. I think that's really fun, and I really would love to focus on that for our little villagers. Let's get all this marble over here. And then, you know what I think I'm gonna do? I'm gonna see if I can get some of the construction cones that once upon a time when we were expanding and helping the building over at the doggy daycare. And yes, there's a doggy daycare if you're just like, oh my gosh, there's so much new stuff. There's so much stuff. Yes, this world is huge. This world is big. Don't panic. It's really, really, really well beloved. And I will one day have an easy way, if you're new, to slip into everything. But until then, just know that you don't need to know all the details of what's going on. You just need to know that you're here with me. We're gonna have a great adventure. We're going on quests, and it will happen as often as I can make it happen. All right, so we have the marble. Ooh, we have a lot of marble. Wow, that was quite the collection, actually. We could probably turn that into something special. And I suppose, yeah, Today the sun is already rising on a brand new day, so we won't get the new clinic built yet, but I think if I have a chest... Oh, I do have a chest! Come back here, Tate's backpack. This is Tate's backpack, Lily's backpack, and my backpack. I try to only keep it to 2 backpacks, 1 for each dog that I have with me. Right now it's Tate and his son Pine, and they're getting a little hungry, so let's feed them. Oops, no, Pine! Oh dear, here's some fish. Where's your dad? Oh, there you go, Tate. I know you love fish so much. Good boy, Pine, good boy. But we'll go ahead and leave this chest over here, and I will put in these pieces and maybe these vines. That's very nice. And maybe this gravestone. I'm pretty sure it'd be really fun to be able to bring some of the like priest villagers over here, and we could do trades in the gravestones that we can find around the world, and then maybe we can like put the graves to final rest, and like we can take the rotten flesh and the bone and maybe transform it into some of the really beautiful like pixie dust and stuff that we have in this world as a symbolism of kind of putting to rest those whose graves are scattered through the world, which is quite sad. So I think that would be very nice. And then what I was going to say about the doggy daycare is over at the doggy daycare, there's actually these really cool cones, like these construction cones. And I wonder if I can convince some of the builders who are down helping us out, the builder NPCs down helping us out in our zoo to sell those construction cones to me. And then we can put construction cones next to the spots where I'm supposed to be doing active builds. I think that's a fantastic idea. Ah, that's going to be so fun. But all right, let's run up to our house. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. And yes, by going up to our house, I get to get there by climbing a giant tree, which is so cool. What the heck was that noise? What a good grief! Is that the noise you make? Oh no, I need to fix the skin coloring on this owl, but that's the noise this owl makes. Oh my goodness. What do you have? You have an owl egg? Oh my gosh, well I won't mess with you. Oh my goodness, and that other owl flew off. My gosh, what a screech that thing has. Gives me quite the startlement, doesn't it? Oh dear, and now we're here. Now we are here inside of my beautiful Garden of Eden, my garden of memories, full of trees. Every 100 adventures that we have, I normally name a new tree and plant a new tree. And I haven't been here in forever. Jeez, it just feels so good to be back. The most important step one can take is simply the next one. All right, we'll eat some essence berries just to kind of refresh myself. And I think I may need essence berries, just a wee bit of them. Maybe not. I don't think I need essence berries for this next phase, where we are going to refresh these zombies and transform them into villagers. So let's get on with it. Nightlock, very good to see you again. Very good to see you again. We'll be doing zoo tours all of the time. Do not worry, you miss one zoo tour, you can watch it when we're done, or we'll be doing even more streams. Oh, cool, I've got mail. Oh gosh, and look, it's snowing at my house. Oh, that's very fitting because it is winter and we do enjoy celebrating the seasons. Oh, and there's some cookies. Thank you, cookie chickens. Oh my gosh, there's a lot of cookies. I'm gonna have to open up a cookie shop or something. That's quite impressive. And then let's see. So I need, in order to cure the zombie villagers, we actually need to have, let me see if I can find it. I have a syringe. Oh, there we go. One golden apple I already have prepared. I'm missing my syringe for some reason. That is not good. Where's my syringe? Oh my gosh, where's my syringe? Okay, well, we're gonna make this happen, guys. Instead of doing complicated, hello Martha, very good to see you again. Instead of doing anything that gets really, really complicated, oh geez, and I forgot how this is my dump chest. This has literal years of things that I have just dumped in here. I could have sworn, I think I started to sort this, and then things happened, and this is not sorted. Oh no. I have a syringe somewhere, guys. Give me just a second. Oh dear. All right. I need to make a new syringe. How did I lose it? That's not good. Let's see. So we're gonna make a syringe really quickly, and that's gonna require plastic sheets, which needs rubber, which needs iron. No! Phooey! I don't think I'm going to be able to do this in time. Where did Tate? Why are you literally in the oven? That's not good! I don't need dogs in the oven, Tate! Oh gosh, I still have stuff inside my oven. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, it's a mess. It's just a literal mess. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh, hello, Persephone. I heard you purr. That was charming. Okay, guys. I think it's going to take me a minute to kind of catch up, put away my little fur outfit until we go back out into the cold, and then find where the heck I put my syringe, because that is a very important part. I think I left it down at the temperate forest area, but I should just make a new one. Oh my goodness. And then we will cure these zombies tomorrow. So that will be our goal, is curing these zombie villagers tomorrow. But you know what? Maybe I didn't quite get as much done today as I thought. Maybe I ran around in a few circles, but Tate, the most important step we can take is simply the next one. So I will see you guys for more adventures and for more of the very amazing, very interesting, very confusing, slightly overwhelming chaos of getting used to being back home next time. Until then, guys, bye-bye.